The following content is of an adult nature, and it may make some listeners blush, say, "Oh my God," or even cause offense. Feel free to turn the radio down in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about sex with Dr. Nikki Goldstein.
Dr. Nikki Goldstein, the sexologist, is live in studio. Good evening, Dr. Nikki.
Good evening, Danny Lakey.
Have you heard the news? Have you heard the game-changing news about the old condom industry?
No, but I feel like you're going to tell me something profound.
Oh, God. Have a listen to this, Dr. Nikki. This is what I stumbled across today.
A new condom from an Argentinian brand emphasizes the importance of consent.
The condom is designed so that it takes 4 hands to open it.
Boom.
Oh.
Boom.
But why would you want 4 people there?
You don't want 4 people. You
Because
want 2
the other
people with 4
person
hands.
has to consent to help you with the condom.
2
See, so
hands.
like one person comes. Oh, bless, you're so cute.
Yeah. Look, this is a game changer. This is a team effort now to open the condom, right?
Yeah, one person struggles enough. So why are you
know.
getting 2 people to probably rip it and destroy it?
I thought, I'm all for consent, but isn't opening a condom and putting it on hard enough
Exactly.
as it is?
Exactly. It
God.
chokes me. It's too small.
Yeah, there's all sorts of... Oh, I'm too big for this condom, babe. It squeezed all the blood back down. It's definitely not my erectile dysfunction.
Have you ever blown a condom? Like when guys obviously say that a lot of the time and they go, oh, it cuts off my blood supply and it's too small. You can blow up condoms, like put them over your head and they still won't break.
So it's blatantly a
Bull.
lie.
Yeah,
It's complete bull.
I know. I said the same thing. Come on, Sergeant Girthy. No
Classic
chance. No one's
excuse.
buying that.
No one's that big.
Here's how the 4-hand condom works in a little more detail.
Along the box, 4 different buttons. And in order to open it, one person must hit the 2 adjacent buttons while the second person hits the other 2.
Jesus.
Sounds complex.
It's actually like an LOL doll for adults. Have you ever tried to open one of those things?
An LOL doll.
It's a kid's toy and it has all these different puzzles and things and it's the most impossible thing to open. So I feel like this is the adult version of that you're going to have to now make the condom packaging complicated enough.
Yeah. I don't like to try and solve a Rubik's Cube every time I'm about to get dirty in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's just going to make people not use it.
It's hard enough for him to get dirty in the bedroom anyway.
Guys! Easy! Just because Shuey Louie got laid 12 hours
my
ago.
God, Jimmy!
Doesn't mean all of a sudden I'm the sexual beginner.
How many times has he thrown you underneath the bus tonight?
Had a great song. No, me and her collaborated with her
It
lovemaking
was
session with
not a
DJ.
collaboration. He wrote a song called Chewy Just Got Laid.
Yeah, it was
and
an-
then some sound effects.
It was
of
an
me.
homage to her and DJ Calcium
Oh my
Nitrate,
God.
her new boyfriend.
Nothing is private.
Stop.
here.
Nevertheless, guys, it's time for something I like to call the one-handed condom race.
This is a one-handed condom race.
Yeah, it is a one-handed condom race. So what we've got here, we've got 3 cucumbers, all right? Myself, Shuey Louie, and Dr. Nikki, we are going to put one hand behind our back, and the aim and the challenge is to make sure that we become the first person to open the condom, put it down the phallic cucumber, all the way to the base, guys. No shortcuts. Make sure you get right down to the pubis.
So it's a race.
All right, of course
Well,
it's a
you
race.
two are very experienced.
Are you implying that I use condoms all the time, are you?
Well, okay, maybe not.
Gross.
Maybe I'll be more experienced then.
Yeah, you've got a freshie. You're coming right off.
Okay.
12 hours
Tone
ago.
it. Tone it.
Your fingers still smell of rubber.
Oh my God.
Latex.
I'm going to go round, all right? And
See if I can take
you guys down. Take you
Bring it
downtown.
Where's the start?
Come around.
Where do we put the cue?
Hang on, tell me when I start.
We're going to hold the cucumber like it is a penis on the man, and we
not
are going to
holding it yet.
we're going to have one hand also behind our back.
Wait.
Actually, no, you don't need the one hand behind your back. You can just hold the cucumber with
then
one hand,
use this.
and then the other one, you've obviously got to use your other hand for the condom, right?
Can we use
Well, I
our
can
mouth?
hold it with that one and put it on with one.
Yeah. We can do it however we want,
This is
whatever
getting
strategy
confusing.
you want.
You're changing the rules.
There is
okay.
a cucumber and a condom. What is so confusing about this?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
All
no.
condoms are off.
Wait.
Ah.
Oh, no, I can't get
Oh,
it.
bomb! Right down! Done!
I'm using
Done!
it.
Get around me!
Wait.
You guys are amateurs! Come on! Put it on! That's the wrong way!
Oh,
Dr.
no.
Nikki's using her mouth to lubricate it. Well done, Dr. Nikki
Got
is
it.
home in
I
second
got it.
place.
My mouth.
And Shuey Louie
You gotta
is
pinch
there
the
in
top a bit.
third.
Sorry.
Oh,
Pinch the top. That's the way. You've got to have room.
Yes, I know. You've left nothing at the top, Shuey Louie.
Oh,
And you're-
neither have I, actually.
And you're squeezing his testicles like a vice grip. My God.
Leave my structure alone.
Just correct it, right? Oh, okay.
Wow.
There's a chance she may be pregnant right about now.
I think I broke a world record. And Dr. Nikki, you
that
came in
was
about 5
quick.
seconds after me, and then Shuey Louie just stumbling around. So,
Maybe we need to give her some lessons before we let her out back in the real world.
oh, yeah. God.
Just in case.
Yeah.
You get
I'm
out.
just
reckon.
looking after your sexual health.
Yeah, me too.
God's
I reckon
sake.
it'd be in DJ Calcium
Oh
Nitrate's
my,
best interest
stop
as well for that.
now.
Hey, 131060, if you've got a question for Dr. Nikki Goldstein.
Or maybe it's a condom question because, we're never actually really taught how to use these
Plenty
things
of people are
effectively.
struggling with condoms. So
Yeah.
condom questions, condom tips, and anything regarding sexuality and relationships. Dr. Nikki will take your calls next.
The Danny Lakey Late Show.
It is the Danny Lakey Late Show around the
The
country.
following content is of an adult nature, and it may make some listeners blush, say, oh my God, or even cause offense. Feel free to turn the radio down in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about sex with Dr. Nikki Goldstein.
Cheers. Time to talk about sex with Dr. Nikki Goldstein. Or relationship things. She's a relationship expert and sexologist after all. Every Wednesday, hump day, Dr. Nikki Goldstein live in studio answering your questions. Let's get straight into it. Nikki in Melbourne as well. Ooh, hello,
Good
patient
name.
Nikki.
Hi, so I was in a really long-term relationship, and I'm kind of just wondering, how do you sort of get back out there and go and have fun with other guys?
Well, I think if you're not intending on getting into another relationship, like if you're talking about just fun as though like dating, maybe some casual sex, I think the key is, and this sounds really terrible in a way, but don't go out on dates with people that you're really attracted to in terms of a long-term relationship, like somebody that might tick things off your list. Just pick some people, whether it's on a dating app or whether it's through a website, that you think, you know what, you'd probably be really good for a laugh and a yarn and a meal. And I think it's about getting out there and showing yourself that you can have fun with people who you might not necessarily have gone to before, or that just finding that one interesting element that you could sit through an entire dinner with and have a good night, and not focusing on a long-term scenario.
Fetlife.com is very good as well.
Well,
no,
if you're
seriously.
into that, yeah, if you want to experiment sexually, you can always be very honest about it in terms of where you're looking for it.
I reckon
Fiji
that's
Fetlife.
that's the best app for you at the moment, Nikki, I reckon, because
You're implying
people...
that Nikki's into something fetish-wise.
Well, are you into
Ask
anything
Nikki.
fetish-wise, Nikki? Ropes, bondage, pet play?
Feet.
Feet?
I don't know. I've only ever been with one guy.
Perfect.
Maybe go on a sample. I think go on a sample of different ones. Like, do maybe something that's a bit safe and maybe something that's a bit more kinky, because you do need to try things to work out whether you like it or not.
I would say just stick to your Tinder bumbles. You've only been
You
with
would,
one
you
guy.
vanilla scoop of ice cream.
Let's put Shuey Louie on FetLife.
No, you know what needs to happen here? Me and you, Dr. Nikki, we need to take people like Nikki on a sexual tapas platter tour.
I mean, like a self-discovery guided
and
by Danny
you
and Nikki.
dip your toe into, say, the latex fetish, the BDSM fetish, the foot fetish, all these different sorts of things for
So
those
I'm
people
there
that
for
have
the
been
education, and you're there for the comedic relief.
Yeah, I'll be the model as well. I'll get tied up, choked, and slapped with a banana peel. Don't bother me. And
You've
all
always
these-
wanted to practice a fetish. We'll give you Danny.
And all these people that have been in just long-term relationships once or twice and haven't really ever gone outside the box, and that now all of a sudden it's a big scary world again.
It's very
Sexual tapas platter.
It's sexually
Stop
humanitarian.
calling it a sexual tapas
I
platter.
don't know why you're so upset, Shirley Lou. You can get a 50% discount to the sexual tapas platter tour. Thanks, Nikki. Erin in Hope Island. What's your question?
I've been dating my partner for 2 years. I just want to know how to get my libido back. Like, I have no sex drive.
Oh, well, okay, you need to give me a little bit more than that. What is actually going on that you think is causing you to have no libido? Is it kids? Is it stress?
It's nothing. Like, I don't want to have sex. I have no interest in it.
Were you
at
sexual
all.
before this partner? Like, have you had periods in your life where you've been really sexual, or has this just been you, period?
Like, yes, but and with this partner, I have been sexual, but lately, like the past year, I don't want it.
Well, I think when it comes to not wanting sex from someone, there's a multitude of reasons. And I always think the best way to start looking is that actually start to have a look underneath the surface. What's going on in the relationship? Is there a disconnect? Is there something that's going on that's making you pull away from them, and then think the last thing you really want to is to physically and emotionally and intimately connect with someone who's actually really hurting you on some level. So you need to work out if it's a relationship thing. If you don't think it's a relationship thing, then you need to have a look at other factors in your life. Is there medically something that's going on? Are you under a lot of stress at the moment? You know, do you have exhaustion? Something else that might answer for why there is this change? Because the biggest part of this is trying to work out why you have stopped.
Is there female Viagra, Dr. Nikki?
There actually has been clinical trials around female Viagra and also women taking Viagra. But I think for women, it's more than blood flow. So Viagra is obviously to do with more of the mechanical side of things. And Viagra doesn't fix everything because you still have to want to have the sex, right? It's only a let's keep a hard on, but we need to get to the point where we're trying to get a hard on in the first place. Or for women, it's a female hard on.
May I suggest a long afternoon of foreplay whilst Magic Mike is on in the background, a platter of oysters, and we'll hook you up with a discount to the Danny Lakey and Dr. Nikki Tapas platter beginner course.
No, except not the single version. We need to maybe do the couples version as well.
Yes,
you take
sounds
the
good.
men, I'll take the women.
Oh, could it be the other way around?
Okay, you take the women, I'll take the men.
The Danny Lakey Late Show.